Hi, I'm Terry Warren. I was recruited by about every college and major college in the country, and I ended up deciding to go to Florida State because of Bobby Bowden and the wonderful Christian man that he is. And ended up signing with the Dallas Cowboys. And in my rookie season, I was just warming up for practice and had a freak accident and broke my back. That was a tough time, but it was interesting. My senior year at Florida State, I ended up singing the national anthem in full uniform, and got a phone call, and he said, "Hey, this is Burt Reynolds," and I hung the phone up thinking one of my buddies was playing a joke on me. And he ended up calling back, thank goodness, and we had a discussion, and he pretty much said he wanted to try to help me in any way he could with my career. I ended up doing some TV movies, one called B.L. Stryker. Did some Columbos with Peter Falk. Year 2000, I got a divorce. Had a very, very rocky marriage, and the divorce was really bad. In 2002, I call what is a complete attack of Satan on my life. I dealt with something that I had really looked down on other people for in the past, and that was depression. But God has allowed so many things to happen in my life to make me more compassionate towards people that are going through tough times in their life. 2007, I had gotten engaged a couple years prior, and anyway, lost her to cancer, and then one of my best friends killed himself. And I remember singing at his funeral and seeing his two children on the front row, and seeing the faces of my children, and that was the biggest turning point in my life. I rededicated my life to Christ. I mean, He's restored my relationship with my ex-wife. She's remarried again, and we get along better than we ever did when we were married. So I thank God for that. You know, I thought I'd knock on some more doors in Nashville in the Christian industry and see if anybody was interested in me, and nobody was. I'll make a long story short, ended up a radio station in the United Kingdom ended up playing my album that I had cut. It'd been 10 years ago at that point, and just had been up on a shelf, and ended up picking it as album of the week. Started getting some great feedback. I had about a 3 million listening audience. So the doors started opening up here in America for me, and I've got some people to get excited about me, some friends. They invested some money, and we cut a new album with a man named Joe Beck, who just actually won a Grammy the other day with Diamond Rio, and we cut this album. It's called Amazing Love, and there's one song that I wrote with Joe called God You're Beautiful, and I also did another version of the Revelation song that both of them went #1 in over 30 countries this last year. And so now God is opening up doors left and right for me and blessing my ministry, and I'm able to, for the first time in my life, honestly, to minister through music through this album of mine. And I used to be a performer, and now I'm a minister of music. And God has really changed my heart, changed my life. I wish I wasn't so hard-headed and had to go through all that to get where I am now. But I give Him the glory and the gratitude for all He's done. Hi, this is Terry Warren. So good to be with you today here on BreatheCast.com. I hope you'll take time to visit my website, terrywarrenministries.com. I've got some wonderful CDs and DVDs and devotionals available for you, and I'm looking forward to spending this time together today.